Hi guys, my mate, it's Ryan, or allthingspagen. This video is going to be a vlog for teenage pagans. The topic I will be doing will be how to practice Wicca and your craft on a low budget, and Mark, or Witch Minor, will be doing a video on how to practice your craft if your parents disapprove of Wicca. Okay, as teenagers we tend not to have a job, so we wouldn't have as much money available to buy things as adults who practice craft would. There are many ways around this. In this video I'm going to talk about tools and not using them, where to get books, where to check out to buy stuff. Okay, so firstly with tools. Tools are brilliant to have in the craft. There is absolutely nothing wrong with using them. There is also, however, nothing wrong with not using them. Many people who are new to the craft, I myself am new to the craft, I do not claim to be in it for years, but many people suddenly become under the impression they need a big fancy sharp atme, they need a bodine, they need a bell, they need the book shadows, they need to have their altar all of a sudden. I have to stress personally, you don't like not to buy your tools straight away, because you could be buying things that you don't know what they are, you think that they're a tool you need, and then you buy them, having a clue to use them. Tools do not make you a better witch, a better Wiccan, or a better pig. Firstly, anathema. I do not use anathema, I use my finger when casting a circle. I find using your finger is easier, and for me, better, because it has your energy. However, if you choose to use anathema, then that's okay too. This video is basically if you don't have access to the tools that I talk about, and if you can afford to get them. Also, the bell. People tend to use a bell in as a thing of concentration. I'll do a separate series of videos on my own channel, explaining how the tools work. What they're used for. So that covers the atme. You do not have to have an atme, you can use your finger. That is the alternative. Book of Shadows. Many of you will have heard of the Book of Shadows as a big leather-bound tome from Charmed, or the Book of Spells from Spring-Head Teenage Witch. When you were new to the craft, or if you were just finding out about it, you were then under the impression you need to buy this big expensive book. There are ways around this. Many of you will have seen my Book of Shadows from my Book of Shadows video. Okay? I got this for less than $2. It was €1.30, I think. So then what I done is I filled it with plastic pockets. At the front there's plastic pockets with nothing in them. They are to be filled. But if you skip down, I have it categorised and such, as you have seen. I got the plastic pockets at 25 per pack, extra durable standard, for 99 cents. I have stuff printed. You can print double-sided on each side of the paper, or if your printer does not have this function, which, believe it or not, some printers do not, sorry for shaky camera, then print out on separate pages, and like I have done so here, place them back to back, and then place them in a pocket. A very handy, cheap alternative to a Book of Shadows, and even better, if you would like, and if it works for you, you can use an ordinary notebook and you just write in it. If you choose to, you can then take the pages out and place them in a binder, but this does not have to be done. These refill pads and the binder you get at your stationery section in your stores, your supermarkets and such, They're extremely cheap. They'll never go above, I haven't seen them go above €3 or $3. Also, for the Book of Shadows, you can type it on your computer. Originally, that's where mine started out, but then I decided to print it. You can substitute a bell. You can just, as I said, make just kind of in a certain beat to help you concentrate. A bowline, which is kind of that kind of shape, is used for harvesting herbs and such. I've seen people use ordinary knives. Personally, I fully agree with it, because if I was to cut in that kind of shape, I'd end up chopping up the table and not the herb. So, guys, I hope this makes it clear for you that you do not have to have certain tools, and there are always going to be cheap or sometimes even better alternatives, as you have seen with the Book of Shadows. If there are any questions of what you can use instead of a certain tool, please feel free to comment. You do not have to wear a pentacle. As you can see, I do not wear one at this moment in time. If you wish to, you can. Again, you don't have to go out and buy them. Also, check out your local second-hand store. These tend to have many great things which you can use. You can use candle holders there. Some even tend to have glasses which can be used as chalice. I was in one time, and it had chalices, and it even had a cauldron. Cauldron was about that size, but it was a proper cauldron, not kind of a small pot makeshifted as a cauldron. This book here, which is a guide to the occult and mysticism, guides to the ancient mystic arts including astrology, the I Ching, numerology, palmistry, and the tarot, as well as an A to Z of dreams, an introduction to their mystic and psychological interpretation. This book I got at a second-hand store for €1. Perfect condition. There's not a mark on the pages. If you take off the kind of paper cover thing that is on these type of books, you can see there's not a mark on the cover that was trying to be hidden either. So that just shows you do not have to go to a well-known bookshop to get your books. Also, if you mightn't be able to afford some books, I seen a book one time and it cost €30. It was just about Wicca. No, sorry, it was an encyclopedia, 5,000 different spells, or something like that. You don't have to use books. Use websites, okay? In this modern age, we have information at the click of a button. Two great websites. Hi guys, if you notice a change in film, the camera cut out, so I have combined them in Windows Movie Maker. Anyway, as I was saying before the webcam went strange, two great websites which I use and I find brilliant are www.wicca.com and www.controversial.com. Both links will be down in the down bar. If you would like, I could do a review of websites. I could do a review of websites if you would like. Again, if there's any things which you are not sure of how to substitute and such, just leave a comment below and let me know. So guys, in this video I've covered tools, how to get around them, and again I would like to stress, tools don't make you a better witch, you don't have to have them. I've also covered where to get your books, and while we're still on that subject, also finally, check out Amazon.com, or sites like that. There are also websites which sell like pagan supplies, like bottles and things like that you'd use in your spellcraft. They tend to be cheaper as well. Now, I am not saying do not go to your New Age store. Do if you can afford it. Sometimes they can be overpriced. So these are alternative suggestions if you need them. Guys, thank you for watching. If I have left out anything, please let me know in a comment or private message me. And also remember to check out Witch Miner's video on how to practice Wicca on the down low. Blessed be and merry part everybody.